Hi folks, welcome to Let's Go Car Cruising. My name's Mark and I'm a certified car nut. I go to car shows, cruise nights, cars and coffees, anything with automobiles, and I get the stories, because the stories and the memories of these vehicles that we have, that we make, are where it's at. Today I'm in downtown Manchester, Connecticut for their annual Cruisin On Main Street, and the crowd's a little bit lighter than it usually is, and I gotta admit I wimped out and left my car at home. Drove the daily down here, and the forecast doesn't look good for later this afternoon. But we're going to run around this morning and check out some cars and get some stories, because there's still a lot of them here. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like, please click the like button, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because there's a lot more cool stuff to come. And like we say, let's get to it. Let's go car cruising. Well, this one's a custom. It's a 41 coupe with a 48 nose, and highly customized. Small block Chevy in it, and purple paint, and it's for sale. There's the number if anybody's interested. Lots of stuff here today. Lots of braver people than me, I guess. Impala Super Sport, 396 in it. Ford Roadster, early Chevy Camaro, Mercedes, real pretty 69 Z28 Camaro, 302, original numbers matching, 4-speed transmission, and Hugger Orange they called it. What a cool little car. What a unique little setup this is. The trailer pulled by the Brat with a mini Brat. Isn't that sweet? All right, folks, we're here with Matt, and I was stopped in my tracks by this really cool van, and Matt's going to take a minute and tell us all about it.
So this is a 1966 Dodge A100 van.
Okay.
It's been in my family since it was new.
Well, that's the cool story.
Yeah. So my grandfather bought this in 66. My dad drove it to high school in 68 and 69. My grandfather unfortunately had a stroke and couldn't drive it anymore, and my dad just like stuffed it away. So it kind of got moved around throughout the years. We've owned a bunch of buildings, so this would be tucked in the corner. I can remember being a kid with my brother and like playing inside of it.
Okay.
And you know, it just was like, it was Papa's van. It always had to sing. I think about 12 years ago, I took it out of storage and started working on it with my dad. At the time, I owned a restoration and hot rod shop.
Okay.
So all the metal work was done at New England Speed and Custom, which is my old shop. And then just a slow process, but every nut and bolt was pretty much touched and painted and redone.
Well,
and
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it really is.
It kind of like spiraled. It was supposed to be just a driver, and it is just a driver. But
right.
225 slant 6 over 30 Isky cam, Offenhauser intake with a 4-barrel carb on it. It scoots down the road. It's got disc brakes that we made a kit, basically, and fabricated a kit using some parts from another kit that kind of worked, and then did all Willwood brakes on it. Mitch from Custom Mitch Upholstery redid the front seats for me, and it's just a cool little truck, you know. And my dad's been driving it a lot, and I never thought I would see it done, so it's kind of wild. Like just walking down the street, I didn't drive it here today. I drove a big fire truck here today, actually. Okay. Just coming up the street and seeing it out at a car show for the first time was pretty wild.
That's cool. So give us a shout out to the couple of shows that you talked about.
Yeah, so I put on the Hot Rod Fallout. It's a big traditional pre-1963 hot rod and custom show. It's October 12th in South Glastonbury, Connecticut at the Elks.
Okay.
And then my car club, The Others, we do a big show called the Hot Rod Hootenanny. That's in Marlborough, Connecticut at the Carter Hill Farm. That is October 19th. Okay. And then you can catch me and my business, which is Old Yankee Speed Company, down in Wildwood, New Jersey at the Race of Gentlemen this year with Millworks Hot Rods, which is the partner to my company. So
awesome. Well, thanks for saying hello, Matt. I love the van, and have a ball with it.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
And And this Hudson belongs to Matt as well. What a sharp car. Don't see these around, especially the two doors, but they are cool. What a nicely done car. Sits down low. And that's not lowered. That's the way they came. What a beautiful car. Got the antique Connecticut plate on it. Hudson Hornet. Chevy delivery vegetable truck, something like that. Check out the interior. Go to the farmer's market with it, absolutely. And sell your vegetables at it. And scale in the back. Pretty cool little truck. All right, we've got a sharp little 37 Ford with a Ford motor and a Ford transmission and a Ford rear end and a newer Ford frame. So hooray for Ford parts and a Ford hot rod. There you go. Sharp little interior, nicely done. And the wood bed in the back. Cool little truck. A little bit of everything here, folks. 44 Coupe, 68 Corvette, some tuner cars that I don't know much about, but I'm going to find out about some of them. GTO, dune buggies. There's a bunch of dune buggies down here today. They're kind of fun to ride around in. 70 Chevelle SS, 396 in it. Newer Dodge, big Buick, another big Buick with a top down, and a 67 Corvette convertible. Just a real cool ride.
He was an infant when I bought him, so he's the same age as this car.
Need a plate like that. Surfing and need beer.
Harness in the door. Oh, you were telling me about the window, the wires. Yeah.
Cool little wagon. Very nice. Another 68 Corvette. PO2 hubcaps. I just love those caps. And red line tires. And 390 horse big block. That's got enough grunt to get it down the road. 427 big block hood. And the chrome bumpers. And the stores and restaurants are open and people are parked down on Main Street in Manchester, Connecticut. And the crowds are pretty good for a threat of rain a little bit later in the day. And all kinds of fun stuff. 440 and a Dart. That's pretty cool. And GTO with his pet. Say hello to the little friend. All right, folks, we're here with Fred, and Fred's got a really neat Chevy coupe. So tell me about this one, Fred.
It's a 1930 Chevy three-window coupe.
Okay.
It's got a 69 DZ302 in it from a Camaro.
So nobody can squawk about putting a Chevy in a Ford, right? It's a Chevy.
Chevy. The only Ford part, there's two Ford parts on this car. Is a Ford 9-inch rear.
Okay.
And the thing that holds a coil on a firewall.
There you go. Good enough.
So it won't break down.
But it's real.
It's real. It's all metal, steel.
Yep.
It's still got the wood in the car.
Okay.
Except for the floor. I found it in Lebanon, Connecticut. It's been sitting in a barn for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I redid the whole drivetrain, took it off the frame and redid it. I went a little crazy with the motor.
That's okay.
But
that's not a bad thing.
It kind of is, you know, because it's an Evo thing.
Yes, yeah.
It costs you a lot in gas to get here. You know, you got to run Cam 2 in it. So.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a ball with it, though.
Yeah, I put the smile on a girlfriend's face a lot.
Absolutely. Well, that's what matters.
Yeah, and you can see inside.
Yep.
And it's still got the wood in it.
And the kids like to check it
Go
out.
ahead, sit in there. You want? Go ahead. No, go ahead, sit in it. Cool. It's 94 years old.
You are about to make their dreams come true.
How's that?
There you
Take a
go.
picture.
See?
So look.
It's all about
They're going to be hot rodders now.
Yeah, it's all about the kids. You know, you got to get them started. So, no, don't push that. Don't push the gas pedal. It might be hard to start.
You'll have to sit for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's got the original headlights in it. They're 9 inches. And it says Chevrolet still on the glass and everything.
Wow, that's cool.
All right, come on, guys. Let's go to
Well,
the next one.
thanks for inspiring the youth, and thanks for taking a minute to say hi, Fred, and have a ball with it.
Yep.
Thank you,
Just take a look right up in there. You can
Yep.
see all the wood still in there, and it's a great car. I've had a lot of people wanting to buy it, but I'm kind of like,
Where do you get another one?
good.
I don't
You
do
can't-
well. Yeah, I don't do well at selling things either.
supposedly they only made 2,500 of these.
Oh, really? Okay.
Supposedly, that's what I was told by a guy out of Mansfield, Connecticut, and he told me these are very rare because you can't find parts for the 30s.
Right.
And
yeah.
I'm still looking for parts and I can't find them.
Yeah, and
even-
the wood frame didn't help them last longer
Well,
either.
no, it's got just a wood body all
Yeah,
around it,
yeah.
and a metal frame. But you know, you can see it's still got all the wood with those
Yeah.
tacks all still in it, and I have a hard time going all steel with the inside.
Right. Yeah, that makes it cool.
Yeah, it's something that's 94 years old and still on the road. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. There you go. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep.
More cool cars all over the place. Big old Cadillac, 59, 4-door, enormous interior. Take the family out in style. This one, Voodoo Idol, down in the weeds, a 46 Ford. Yeah, it is down there low. And custom green. For a friend and the Joker. Nova. It says 327, but that boy is not a 327. It's a big block rat. Really sharp maroon paint. Kind of a Pro Street style race car interior. Really nice car. Big wide meats. Say when, just say when, and hold on. Check out this 37 Chevy Coupe. Wow, that is bright red. Beautiful car, love it. Interior's done really nice. Flames on the door panels. Cool ride. Old Chevy 1-ton. Pulling a trailer with an old modified. And that's what they used to race. Kind of primitive. Oh. Kind of scary. But boy, did they go fast. Pretty little Jaguar XK 140. Maroon. Twin overhead cam, 6-cylinder Jaguar engine. Kind of tight interior. Wire wheels. Classic Jag. 57 Chevy Corvette Aztec Copper. What a beautiful car. With the dual quad motor.
Oh, that's a different car.
And a 3-speed standard transmission.
It was too little last time.
Nicely done. So this looks old, but it's actually a 2021 Morgan 3. Three-wheeler. Always wear your seatbelt. Yes, sirree. And it's got a new style V-twin on the front of it. Really cool little car. Just a nicely restored 56 Chevy 210 station wagon. Not a Nomad, Not a 2-door, a 4-door. Easy in and out for the family. And what a nice ride. Just classic Americana. A massive conglomeration of stuff here, folks. The hood ornament. Frame rail, custom built. Steering. Oh, okay. Wow. That's different. C10 body. And watch your shins on that, folks. Inside. Caddy, 59 Caddy tail lights. And a seat to enjoy the show with. Pretty cool job. This is an American LaFrance fire truck. Looks to be in original condition. And great to see it. It's really cool. Piece of American history here. Up at the top end of Main Street here. And we've got a DeLorean. Kind of stock looking. That's what Back to the Future started out. Stock DeLorean, DMC-12. Cool car. All stainless steel. They don't rust. This is called a COE, short for cab over engine. They shortened up the hood, moved the cab up over the engine, shortened the wheelbase, and more effective for whatever they put in the back. This one's a custom-made bed with a old tractor. Isn't that cool? Nice little Chevy pickup truck. First year 67 Camaro. 327. Pretty little car. Got a cowl hood on it. Nice update. Automatic. It's a standard black interior. Ooh, air conditioned. That's pretty cool. Nice little first year 67 Camaro. So it's a 70 Chevelle SS with the original LS6 454. Dressed up a little bit. Current owner's dad bought it in 1971. And here it is. 4-speed car, bench seat. Got the SS dash. And they just got it running as a tribute to their dad. Cool car. And it's got the original SS rear bumper. Really cool. So we've got a contingent of Volkswagen owners here. 1970 van, 1966. All kitted out for camping. A couple of bugs. A bunch of bugs. Baja. This is an older one. Let's take a look at what year it is. 1963. With the slide back convertible sunroof. Canvas top. Neat little cars. Must be a bunch of friends. Cool cars. So it's a Divco milk truck. I'm old enough to remember getting these things, getting milk delivered to the front doorstep in the old insulated box, glass bottles from Ruta's Dairy in Dudley, Massachusetts.
Sometimes see a seat folds.
Cool. And the sliding doors for the refrigerated compartment in the back. We've got a 61 Chevy Apache. Little model on top of a small block Chevy in it. 4-wheel drive, lift kit, big tires, up in the air. Cool truck. We've got a bunch of Broncos here. Quite popular now. Restored, modified, in between, a little bit of everything. A 55 Chevy and a little Ford pickup truck. It's pretty cool. All right, folks, we're here with Bob, and Bob is the original owner of this 1971 Jaguar, and that's got to have an awesome story, Bob. So,
well, back in 1971, my wife and I were custom building a house, and the deposit for the new house was on the house we were living in. My wife had just gone through picking out the cabinetry, the flooring, all the things that women do to build their own home. We were sitting home at dinner, phone rings. It was the real estate agent. He said, "Mr. Bittner, we sold your house." I said, "What do you mean? How can you sell our house? We're custom building it. You never left us a deposit." I said, "You're selling our house for the deposit." "Well, we sold your house."
oops.
At that time, we had 2 small children, 4 and 2. And I was bummed out, obviously.
Sure.
So I told my wife, "I want a sports car." I said, "If you can find a sports car with seats 4 people, you can buy it." I looked around, I looked at Corvettes, obviously. Corvettes only had 2 seats.
Sure.
I went over Palladium Pools in Hartford, and on the floor was this car, a 4-passenger Jaguar. Told my wife,
Yep.
we bought the car that day.
And you've enjoyed it ever
I've
since.
enjoyed it. I don't drive it a lot because it's not a winter car.
Sure.
First frost, it goes in the garage again.
Right.
But on sunny Sundays or when I have time, I drive it around for a couple hours, back roads.
And it's original.
It's all original except for the radiator, which I had to have replaced 3 years ago. But
Sure.
It's only got 99,000 miles on it.
There you go.
We drive around. My granddaughter will get in the car with me. She won't drive it, but she'll ride with me.
Okay.
And I have a good time driving around. It's
And you're making memories with them.
A lot of memories.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, thanks for telling me the story, Bob.
Well, thank you for
Continue to
interviewing.
enjoy it, and have
Thank
a great
you very
day.
much. I
Thank
look
you.
forward to your podcast.
Another Pontiac 2-door wagon. Looks kind of stock, except for the louvers in the hood. Nice custom touch. And climb in the back seat. Fit the whole family for a ride. Cool little car. How often do you see one of these? Chevrolet school bus. It's like made into a camper. But what a cool ride to go to car shows with. And they let people go up and check it out. A sharp little Ford hot rod, street rod Ford coupe. 33, bright red. Cool interior. And then dressed up Ford engine. That's pretty cool. AC. And the ghost flames down the side. I really like this one. Chevy Suburban. Down on the ground. No back door on this side. Original paint. Barn doors on the back. And the third door on the passenger side. What a cool truck. Here's a 1988 Porsche 911 Carrera. What a sweet little car. We'll take a look inside. A little bit of a back seat, but I don't know. I don't think I'd want to sit in it. I want to drive it. Got the whale tail Carrera. Wow, sweet little car. 1988 Porsche Carrera. Specialty display of the Batmobile.
That's cool, you guys.
Movie car. Isn't that cool? That's enormous. Really cool. All right, folks, we're here with Michelle, and she's going to tell us about this really cool hot rod race car. So, what's it all about, Michelle?
So I'm Michelle. I'm married to Scott. Scott drives the car.
Okay.
This is our NHRA Top Fuel Dragster.
Okay.
It is 11,000 horsepower. It runs on nitro.
Wow.
It goes just over 300 miles an hour in just under 4 seconds.
So hang on.
Hang on. We strap him down tight.
Yep.
And Scott and I both, our day jobs were UPS pilots.
Okay.
So we work in the drag racing kind of on the days off. This is what we do for fun. It's a hardcore hobby.
I would say.
And we race as work allows on the NHRA professional circuit. So when NHRA came to New England Dragway at the end of May, beginning of June,
Okay.
we were there at Epping with them.
Okay.
Our next race is coming up in Maple Grove, Pennsylvania in mid-September.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fly the whole crew in for that. And we just started getting the clutch sorted out, which has been a trick. But everybody, all the professional teams have been so helpful. They just so want to see us do well that, you know.
As an independent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, we love that you're the little person out here trying to make it on a shoestring budget. So some of the people from, you know, we'll get help from Steve Torrance's pit. We'll get help from Bob Tasca's pit.
Sure.
We'll get help from the Versatran guys. We'll get help from any of the pro teams that you could name. Clay Milliken's been a huge help.
Okay.
And so it's one of the things that I love about the drag race community is that it is like we're all in it together right up until we hit the starting line.
Then it's all.
Then
bets are off.
then everybody's on their own. And even not even then, like we've gone up to the starting line one time and our air bottle has not been charged the way we thought, and somebody's loaned us an air bottle or loaned us a starter. It's one of the things I love about drag racing is the community of it. So that's a little bit about this 300-inch wheelbase, and yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for taking the time to say hello. And,
Absolutely.
Continued good luck and success, and go fast and stay straight.
Thank you. Thank you. I tell the crew, the goals are to be safe,
Yes.
have fun, and go fast. But be safe comes first.
You have
Then
to.
we have fun and go fast.
Bad things happen very quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah. How's John Force?
You know, it's great to see that he's out of ICU. It's
Okay.
great to see that he's been able to leave the rehab facility, that he's able to go home and sleep in his own bed. All these are positive things, right? We
Right,
just
yeah.
keep hoping for the best for him.
Absolutely. Amen. Well, thank you very much again. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you.
I had to stop and check this one out, folks. 1928 Buick Standard Woody wagon. It's got the wooden artillery wheels, wood body with side curtains. Come around the other side. Beautiful big headlights. 6-cylinder Buick engine, straight six. And it's for sale. Don't see a number on it, but we'll take a walk around. And it's got the surfboard to go to the beach with. Spare tire on the rear. Giddy up, go. Really cool. What a nice ride. And the Schlitz cooler goes well with the big Lincoln Continental. 4-door hardtop. suicide doors. They open, the back ones open backwards towards the back. What a beautiful car. Nice, looks like original leather interior. What a nice riding car. Another 68 Corvette. And that's how you tell the 68s, folks. The indent around the lock cylinder. 4-speed car. Small block. Looks like an unrestored car. Got the 69 side pipes on it. Nice ad. Yep, it's got some miles on it, but they're only original once, and that's a real cool one. Love it. It says 35 Plymouth, 4-door, family hot rod. Interior's done nicely, nice and comfortable, and the back seat. How do you beat that? These cars carried the spare tire on the back of the car. Really, really nice. 63 Valiant. I got to give a little bit of love to the A bodies. The interior's been upgraded. Nice custom seats, front and back. Top goes down. Cool factor goes way up. And it's got the leaning tower of power, the old slant 6 225. What a cool little car. 29 AA stake truck. Cool little Ford truck. All right, folks, that's about it for today down in Manchester, Connecticut on the Main Street, Cruisin' on Main. It's a once a year, usually the first Sunday in August, and it's a great show. Always love this show. It's about a mile of Main Street, closed off and full of cars and full of people and full of stories. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. The outpouring of well wishes and support has been mind-boggling to me. Never expected it, and thank you again for it. If you like the video, please click the like button, hit the subscribe. Share it with your friends and ring that notification bell, because there's more to come, folks. Some really private doors are being opened up to me with some really cool stuff in it. So we're going to start putting a little bit of that out. So again, thanks for watching. Get your cars out. Share them with others. Share them with your family. Have a good time. Tell some stories. Make some memories. And what do we say? Let's go car cruising.